We're in TT3, opening up the kit.
So the kit went out as a full kit, 16 units, there's 3 units sold. Look to see what was sold. 407, 409.
Verifying the packing list. Jack, if the paper doesn't show, if there's no paperwork with the kit, what do you do?
There's no, would go into our
Kit contents report?
Yeah,
Print it out?
Our kit scanned on the outbound on that day, and we print it out over in the inventory. So here, what I'm basically doing is just looking to see what was sold, and I'm going to circle it. Sometimes we don't get that invoice. If we didn't get the invoice, I won't know that if we're going to get it, you know what I mean? So we'll know.
So you have to verify each kit now?
Yes, this was per Laura.
Okay.
Because Laura, anything that's ever taken out of a kit, she wants it circled for whatever reason. If it's expired,
Okay.
they needed it pulled for testing or whatever. So right here, the 409s, I'm on the 409s. I got 28, 49, and 59. 49 and 59 are there. I'm gonna circle 28. 411s. 2 were sold. So 22, 21, and 23. 22 is here. 21. There are my 3 that were sold.
So 3 units of that kit were sold. Now you didn't do the inspections yet, so you're
Not yet.
You're just verifying what units were sold.
I don't have that. Something's wrong with Chops' Office 365, so it's not sending the supply chain. Forward them to the supply chain and the QA tech. Medline says supply chain, QA tech.
Did you
just
pause it?
around stamp, supply
That's
chain.
fine.
Alright, so I'm going to check my expiration. Expiration on kit 2/12/21. I'm looking for 4/12/21. I want to make sure it
Which
wasn't
is
one.
within 2 months past.
Right.
Okay.
So I want to make sure it wasn't one of the pieces that were sold. That way I'd have to change my
Change, yes.
expiration.
Yep.
So we got our 415s. Actually, 415s are here. That's our expiration, 4/12/21. With the 2 months off is 2/12/21.
Okay.
So this is good. Disregard that.
You always jot down all the kits just for your record to let
Right.
customer service know.
And this is just our personal thing for our spreadsheet sold and
Yep.
replenished.
So we're just going to stamp it with the RA and kit build
I
number.
don't like this on here though.
Sometimes the hospitals put stickers on there, but it kind of messes up.
Actually, do you want it? I'll print a new sheet on this so you can see how we do it. So what I'm going to do is because
Is there a second page?
There is a second page.
Okay, just do it on the second page for
All
now,
right.
and we'll just this way we'll save
Yep.
some time. Jack likes to have everything the same way.
I usually I would print. I always print a new one because I'd rather be on the front when customer service if they have to look.
Yep. So the 2 stamps, which is the
Yep.
date return check by and the RA kit build stamps, is stamped to the packing list that came with the kit.
09 is checked by
Date
me.
returned, you checked it.
Your comments, what was not
How
returned.
many
Three.
units were sold? If no units were sold, you just put NUS.
It's going to be my R number. I'm going to have a build because
Right.
there was tissue sold. And we put our invoice down. We never did that before, but that's if we didn't get an invoice.
So what screen is this?
This is 65.3. This is the RA kit entry.
Okay.
So the first one, enter once.
Little pre-fill.
Yep.
This is the RA number that you're going to document on the paper.
1, 2, 4, 4, 8.
So you're
Your
going to
customer number, which is sold to.
sold to number is your customer number.
050-637. Enter twice over the reason. Once, twice. Reason is always eval.
That bill to number will always be the customer number, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, just as soon as you enter, it just duplicates.
Okay.
So you'll enter twice again after eval. Once, twice. When you get down to your line, F3.
F3.
Yep.
Okay.
Site 304. That's us. Enter your lot serial. Is your
Which is
kit.
always your kit number, which
Yep.
is KT3 on this case.
KT3. Enter.
You get that message.
Tells you your message where it's coming from.
Enter.
Now it'll give you your the customer number or the C order it went out on 559904.
Okay.
Enter. Now I'm gonna do my inspect.
Well, we obviously have to wear PPE when we're inspecting
Oh, yeah, should have put-
tissues, yes. So Jack gets his PPE. PPE is held on the other side. So grab the gloves just in case any tissue is open. Once all the units are inspected, he'll actually scan each unit and the system will let him know what is not sold and will actually invoice those units. He's going to inspect just to make sure all the inserts are in there and the tissue's in there and nothing has been compromised.
Samples, 317, 52. Pretty much basically making sure the right tissue is in the
Right.
packaging.
Customers have been known to mix up units inside. Just mix them up just so you have wrong units that don't match. So this is obviously an important step. If any boxes seem damaged, what they'll do is they'll
Markings.
remove the box and send it for relabeling, repackaging. Box need to be aesthetically pleasing. They will show some signs of wear. Some signs is okay. If you have any issues or you want to question anything, just bring it to your team leader. or
So you want to
supervisor.
see like a little bit of, you can see there was a label on there,
Yep,
but it's
very minor. Sometimes kits come back with hospital labels on it, where we have to send a whole kit back for repackaging. We do what we can to take the labels off, but at times they don't come off cleanly. We're still putting DBX in the kits only when they request it, correct?
yes.
Okay. So what he's going to do now, as you can see, it's highlighted in the scan component lot serial, and Jack is going to scan all the units one at a time.
One,
As he scans them, the system reads it.
$13, 3 were sold.
At this
There's 13, 3 were sold. It counts the 14 is the actual,
the actual
kit
kit
itself.
itself. So it's going to be the total units in the kit plus one.
Yes.
This will be the kit itself. Okay, so you're done scanning. You're going to
Yes. Next step, F4 twice, once, twice. Comments, always no. Enter to return. Yes, always yes. Today's date.
You're entering
07,
between fields
9.
instead of tabbing, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's 079. Enter. Return approval. Always yes. Enter. We're done with this screen.
The screen is done.
65.3.
So you can close right out of it. You can X out of there.
Second screen, always 65.3, 65.4. No matter if you have sold tissue, not sold tissue,
Okay.
two screens.
This is the process to return. process kit return.
This is important. This is why you write the R number down.
He's gonna take the R number that you wrote down.
112448. Enter once. Do you want to continue? Yes. This is basically scanning the tissue from the hospital location back to the kit.
Could take a few seconds for it to update.
Yep. And it's actually generating an email to our customer service also what was not returned. So we got our pending invoice because there was sold tissue on it.
We will document the invoice number on the packing list.
3982799.
It tells you will you ever get a message here if there was an error and not all were returned?
Yes. Yeah. A lot of times, if there was no tissue sold, this is all you would get.
Okay.
So if there's tissue sold, you should always get a pending invoice.
But if there is no tissue sold, there will be no invoice number.
Correct.
Okay. Cool.
It'd just be the return transfer successful for your R number.
Okay.
Done with this screen. Exit out. Now we're gonna do our kit build. We're gonna replace what was not returned.
Kit build request maintenance 61.2.1.
Yep.
Okay.
Double click. Enter.
It's going to populate a build request number, which you're going to document on your paper.
561028. This is the kit. Kit, enter, kit, KT3.
Always the same.
Enter over to site 4 times. 304. Location is the kit. KT3. Enter once, twice, comments no. 3 times using master structure, yes. 4. It's going to tell you what you need. So here 014909, there was 1 sold. So
It's actually telling you up top what you need, correct?
correct.
Quantity required 1, and there's 15 available.
So I'll enter over,
Enter.
select the quantity 1, enter. Now we'll go to our next one, F1, to
F1.
advance.
Okay.
Brings up our next product code, which is the 911s.
And you need 2 of them, correct?
2 were sold, yep. It's telling us quantity required 2. Enter over, 2, enter. Advance is F1. We're not putting DBX in because this is only on request. F1 again. Now we'll go actually into our lines to pick our tissue.
So there's going to be 2 lines because you allocated 2 products.
Correct.
So you go to line 1.
Enter once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times to your location. We always pick from FG3 first. FG3, if there wasn't anything in FG3, we go to FG3 US. If nothing in FG3 US, we go to FG EU3 last.
Okay.
So enter your quantity, 1. Enter, I think it's 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So you get the lot serial. Here you want an F2.
F2.
So in the FG3s, out of, I don't know, if there's 47, we have the two available. So enter, go down into the piece, enter right through, once, twice, 3, 4 times. Now you're on your next product code.
Line 2. Okay.
Enter down the location, once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. Same thing, FG3. Down to quantity, twice. We need 2 units. Showing up here, 2 units. 5 times to lot serial. F2. All right, so there's nothing in FG3. So I'll F4 here.
F4 to escape because there's nothing there.
Back arrow.
The back arrow. Okay.
FG3 US. Enter. Same thing. F2. We have 1 in the US. So I'm going to pick this one. Once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. So I know that's the only one. Now I'm going to go to FGEU3. The rest of my tissue is in this location. F2.
2.
And there we go.
Do you pick with the latest expiration or the closest?
I actually, like on this, because it's dated so far back, I'll pick the first one.
Okay.
If it was something close, like if it was going to expire in like 2 months or something like that, I would go down to the bottom and pick the most recently released. That's it. That's
Okay,
done.
So you allocated your units.
Yep, we
Okay.
picked our allocated, picked them. We're gonna exit out of that. Now we're gonna go to kit build packing list. 61.2.2.
Okay.
Double click. And this is today's date. Jeez. It's tough with these. Sales order.
That's your build. That's
your
your build
build.
request that you entered.
Yep. That's why you write it down. B561028. Tab over. B561028. This is tab down 5 times. Once, twice, 3, 4, 5. Site 304. Tab over. 304. Tab again. 304. Enter. And you're going to print the OLSYN.
And you can actually pick any of the approved QAD printers. Like
Correct.
And sent these right here. You printed here. Okay.
Correct. Enter.
So we're hoping. When all is good, it will print here.
Yep.
Does it always take a while?
It's because it took so long in between prints. Like if
Gotta warm up.
Rodiel or somebody just printed wanted to go bang right through.
So this is
So
your.
we have our units that we have to pick. There's the 1014909, 2014911.
So we're going to go into the cage and pick those, correct?
First, I'm gonna update this.
Always update yes. If you're having problems picking,
No.
correct no.
Yep. Exit that. I'm gonna go on my 6124 kit build transfer with scan. It's gonna be your B number as well. B 561028. Enter once, twice, third time. I'll go pick my tissue.
So we're going to go into the cage, go down to Cynthia's aisle. Jack doesn't feel too awkward.
Huh?
You don't feel too awkward.
If it was somebody else, I would.
More reference material. So all products in the cage are by product code number. So what product are we picking?
014909. We're looking for an 094. So this should be one of these. 09487. That unit there. 911's right underneath. Oh, 41142. We have more 911s down here.
Units in the box are in order by serial number.
Number 3. That's Ron Eel right there. Hey, what's up, man? You gotta walk around.
A lot of action in the cage today. So at this point, we're going to scan into verification and QAD.
So we got 87, 42.
Down arrow, enter. So once all units are verified, the counts will update.
F1. Is all the information correct? Yes. Enter. It just moved these from finished goods
Right into the kit.
into the KT3 location.
And they'll be put away per the pack out, which is on the top of the cage. Tells you where all the units should go. Jack's fortunate enough to know
7
where everything
millimeters,
does
9,
go. So
11, 13, 15, 17.
each kit has a template with it, just showing where the units are inside that kit. If the kit doesn't have a template, we'll have to print a new one and add it to the kit.
Alright. So we're done here. We'll exit out of this. Now we want to print our kit contents report, which is 61.2.3. Double click, tab down, kit number, KT3, tab, KT3. You'll enter. OLYSYN is our printer right here.
Gonna print it.
That'll print our kit contents right here. I exited a little, I should have waited to exit.
So once you print it, you're just gonna exit out of that screen.
Yep.
That's no problem.
So we have our kit content. Expiration 2/12.
You're gonna go down and look, make
We
sure
have our
verify it.
4/12/21s. They're the oldest pieces. This is our expiration. It's
So you're gonna
correct.
find the closest expiration
Yep,
and subtract 2 months
2
from
months
that,
off
and that'll
of
be
it.
your kit expiration.
correct.
So if you're gonna go into to change that expiration, can you show us if you were to change it where you would go
Yeah.
into? So
Yeah,
let's say you
actually-
had to change it.
This is the screen that we have to go in anyway to make it available.
That's right. Inventory detail maintenance 3.1.1.
Yep. So it's 304, your site, and it's your kit 3 times. Location, KT3, tab, item number, KT3, tab, lot serial, KT3. You'd enter here, goes down to your expiration.
Just verify that's right. If you had to change it, that's where you would change the
Well,
expiration date.
you'd pull the cover
Correct.
tissue first, but yep. Tab down to inventory status, 1, 2, 3, AVL, enter. That kit is done.
So what you would do now is
Exit.
just put that kit contents report in that kit
Yep.
and seal it with one of the green tamper-resistant labels. Now that kit's ready for allocation by customer service, correct?
Goes in the back. Correct. Seal. And back
All
to where
kit
it belongs.
names are on the racks in alphabetical order and then in number order. And that's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's it.
Thank you, Jack.